It's time for Side Scrollers with me, Stuttering Craig.
You decide when you lose, not other people.
And Blabs.
I like pickles.
And co-hosted by our friends from around the internet. If you like common sense, hit that thumbs up button and, of course, the subscribe button. And join us Monday through Friday live at 11 a.m. Central Time. And now, broadcasting from our homes, it's time for the #1 gaming and entertainment podcast on God's green earth. It's time for Side Scrollers.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome on out to Side Scrollers on YouTube.com and Rumble.com and Twitch.tv for one more week. Here we are. Happy Wednesday to you. I am Stuttering Craig. Are you ready for a great day? By God, it's going to be a great day. Because we're back at it, ladies and gentlemen. Blabs, how are you?
I'm good. I can't wait for today. There's two of you.
The two of us? I saw your tweet just now.
It was a Star Wars reference. It probably went right over your head.
Sure did. It is Wednesday. It is Salt and Pepper Wednesday, Oil and Water Wednesday. But alas, I think for the third consecutive week, we do not have oil and water.
It's kind of sad.
It is kind of sad. Flawed is big timing us. Yeah, Flawed's over at the Blaze Studios shooting Normal World Star. So now we got Pepper, Adam Krigler.
You seem so confused on that. Yeah, it's good to be back though. Sorry about last week, guys. I was under the weather all week, and I'm feeling better. Life's good. It's the snow is melting. I could see the light in the sky is lengthening. It's getting the days are getting longer and longer. It's wonderful. Pretty soon it'll be light during the show. During the summertime, it's light during the show. It's dark already at 6.
You know, you do a really poor job of selling me on Sweden.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to. Don't come here.
No, well,
stay out of here.
Stay.
Yeah. What do you think I'm trying to do? No, I'm trying to keep everyone away.
Well, you know, I'll tell you what. I've seen some of your pictures. That you go on these nature strolls and stuff, and you're like, "Oh,
it's true, I do."
Timeline cleanse. Here you go, internet." And everyone's like, "Ooh, water." And then you have then you retweet things about pictures of the little towns and stuff, and it's like, "Wow, that looks really appealing." But then you come on here and you say, "It's dark and gloomy. I can't wait to see the sun."
Well, I mean, yeah.
I have a question.
It makes the sun better. You appreciate the summer. That's all it is.
Right.
Have you picked any mushrooms lately, or have you not been able to see them because of all the snow?
Yeah. Have I picked any mushrooms lately?
Yeah. Have you foraged?
I did it yesterday.
It's wintertime. There's been snow on the ground for months. Did you forget to ask me this question like 3 months ago, and you're just remembering like, oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about mushrooms. So it's like,
well, sometimes it all melts and then you can see the ground again and it snows.
You're not the brightest, are you, Blabs?
I am very bright, thank you.
She's the brightest of brightest. You kidding me?
Look at the lamp behind her.
It snows like 2 feet and then it all melts and then you can see the ground for like 4 days. It's just mud and stuff and then it snows again.
Did you just sing that?
No.
She did a little bit.
It snows again.
There was some musical tones in there.
That's just a weird accent.
I would love for someone to make that into a song.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, speaking of making songs.
There's another little clip you can use.
Look at this. Speaking of making songs, oh my God. Let's stink and go.
Life is hard, but you can't give up. Let's have a conversation. We're gonna make it today. Weekdays with Craig and Brad.
Hi, I'm Craig. That's my brother Brad. Welcome to Weekdays with Craig and Brad. Let's go.
Screw those other guys.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
Yeah.
That was our COVID show we did together.
Incredible.
Yeah. Those were good times.
They were.
All,
they were good
all
times.
things considered. And I still love that theme song. That was like, it's only 20 seconds. It's one of my most favorite things I've ever done.
Right.
It felt like I was about to watch a sitcom from the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. It did its job then.
Yeah.
Literally.
I'm
did
like
the job,
kind of
yeah.
sad that I don't get to watch the sitcom now.
Yeah. That's
you're
how
about to live
powerful
deal
it
with you
is.
two.
That's how powerful it is. It's so good. You're like, where's the rest of it?
But I want to hear the laugh track.
Yeah. We
Oh,
can
you
do
should-
that.
We did 100 episodes of Weekdays with Craig and Brad, and the 100th episode intro was even better. It was spectacular. I'm gonna see if I can find.
Was
that.
it different?
Yeah. That was our best show. If we had kept going with the trajectory of the show, I would have kept doing it. We had a big intro, or I pulled clips from, I think it was like a Walt Disney outdoor event, and instead of putting our faces in the intro saying with Craig and Brad, we had with guest appearances and then it was like All for One, the band All for One from the 90s, and it was like
Okay.
one of those like specials that you would have seen back in the 90s on TV with a bunch of like guest stars, one of the kids from Home Improvement and stuff, and
Nice.
it was just ridiculously silly, and it was fun. And we should have that's something we could add in later was laugh tracks. But
Now,
Oh, yeah.
are you older or younger?
I'm younger. I'm the baby.
You're the
of
young.
family.
You're
yeah.
you're the baby of the family. So the last child born
Yeah.
of the parents. How much
Yeah.
younger are you?
2 years.
2 years. Okay,
Yeah.
so you're
Granted, I say baby of the family. I'm 40 now.
40. Okay. Yeah, I know, but still, like I get
Yeah.
what you're saying. You were the last child in the
Right.
family.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So did he ever beat you up being the older brother?
No, we
I'm
never
not
got in
asking
fights.
you, Craig. Don't shake your head. I'm not talking to you right now.
Actually, I was
to your
talking
brother.
about that the other day with my wife because, you know, I think back then, any 80s, 90s kid with siblings, like you got in fights, you got in little rumbles, you
Oh, yeah.
fought on the bed, you pounded each other, and you know, my kids are pretty good. They don't actually do that, you know, and every time, you know, there's an argument, it's like, hey, you know, so we pretend like it didn't happen to that degree when we were growing up. We're like, hey, there's no room for fighting in this house, okay? But we all grew up around that.
I'm just gonna be like, go outside and duke it out.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, I did.
Go see. Go in the octagon.
I did threaten my boys with that one time. I was like, hey, if you guys want to argue, I'll go get the boxing gloves and you guys can fight it out in the backyard.
How will that go over with them?
Oh, they didn't want to do that.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Like,
yeah.
no, we're good. We're cool, actually.
Like, what? No. Why would you
Here,
go
you
there?
can play first. Hands the controller over.
Hey, I have really great news, Brad.
Mm-hmm.
I have our 100th episode intro for Weekdays with Craig and Brad. Would you like to
Okay.
see it?
Yeah, I would love to see it.
All right,
I know I do.
I haven't seen this since the last time we did this, which was, let's see, this is 2 years ago. So on the exact date, I don't know, but it was it was 2 years ago. Let's see, where are we at? I had it pulled up. Okay, here we go.
It was a great. Yeah, go ahead.
That's Brad. And the countdown to the 100th episode spectacular is about to begin.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here I go! Wow! Oh my goodness! I can't believe I'm doing this! Wow! Yeah!
Tashina, that was great. And there's lots more fireworks to come.
What was that?
Was that like a what was that supposed to be?
It was production value. It was letting you know this is going to be special. And
No, I'm not talking about what you guys did putting that
Oh,
together.
what
I'm
was that?
talking
Lady
like
was
the
doing.
original
Yeah.
clip of that woman who's like, "I love you, mommy," and then I can't believe I'm doing this, all the way into that like
yeah.
Target.
big poster of an
It was like
explosion.
a Disney World like 100. I think it was their own like 100th, you know, like a celebration anniversary special that they were
Oh
having.
my gosh!
Play the rest of the intro.
Well, so
Yeah.
the intro continued, but the one thing I was looking through just now, and I noticed that I remember we had some guests during the show.
Rodney Dangerfield, what?
Rodney Dangerfield. Congratulations, Craig and Brad, on 100 episodes.
I love Rod.
Thanks for watching Ladybugs so much.
Yeah, we had.
Right.
I took a bunch of
Wow.
clips of celebrities that we admired, and then I put terrible voiceovers over each
I'm
one.
glad you acknowledged how bad
yeah,
it was.
in case you couldn't tell, that was
not Rodney?
that was artificial intelligence working.
Oh.
And yeah, they
Yeah.
were congratulating us on the show, and it was great.
You know,
Wow.
it's funny you mentioned that because nowadays we could have done that with actually AI. We could have taken Rodney Dangerfield's voice.
Right,
And been like,
yeah.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, I could have
Craig and
typed
Brad."
in Rodney Dangerfield congratulating podcast host Craig and Brad
Yep.
on 100 episodes. Yeah.
Well, you know, it's funny. Goes Nowhere Does Nothing says, does Larry still have thumbs? That's a deep cut because
Yeah.
we had a reoccurring character named Larry who eventually looked like he was well, he had thumbs all over himself. We added thumbs to him as we
Wow.
went along.
Yeah, every time we had 150 thumbs up on a video, I would add a thumb to the guy, and he started out like this, and then he got that one, and then it got really weird really quick, and we killed him off on the 100th episode. And but I appreciate that deep cut question because it makes me feel like people actually watched our show back then.
Yeah, absolutely, man. This is.
But-
Anyways, yeah, welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to Side Scrollers, or Weekdays with Craig and Brad, episode 101, I guess, or whatever. Look, I want to remind you guys we are live over at rumble.com/side scrollers. You can find us over there and join the over 5,000 people who have hit the follow button. We're closing in on 5,250. We're just like literally a few away. So if you're new, make sure you hit the follow button over there. We'd really appreciate that. We have an X account where you can find out who's going to be on the show, including Brad, my brother, who we announced last night. We also have an Instagram, don't we, Blabs?
We do, and if you don't follow, then you'll get a wedgie or something because we post clips and memes there all the time.
All right.
Yeah.
We also have a Kick account, which we're going to be moving over to more extensively from Twitch because we are leaving Twitch in 1 week. Next Wednesday is our last stream on Twitch. So if you're watching on Twitch, head on over there. This is how it always works. When you say you're going to leave somewhere, everybody starts watching over there, right? And we've had more follows and more subs on Twitch over the past 2 weeks since we announced we're leaving than the entirety of us streaming over on Twitch. It's been stupid. Anyways.
Are you actually going to leave then, or is this just
Yeah.
a grift?
No,
that
absolutely we are. Yeah, 100%.
Why are you leaving? Because
'Cause
are they woke? Did they go woke?
Oh my God!
Long ago.
Twitch is
I mean,
the
I don't-
epicenter.
Just so everybody knows, I don't follow gaming industry news or anything. So
Oh, well,
very
okay.
much.
No, no.
I mean,
you're in luck, Brad. Today is a gaming
Besides this
and
show, right?
entertainment.
besides
podcast.
this show,
Obviously.
no, I'm just saying I'm caught up in a lot of other stuff. I tried my best, but
Yes,
He dabbles.
Twitch
I
is the epicenter of woke. Pretty much that's where it starts and stops in the gaming industry.
I would say colleges are.
Well, no,
I
no,
think
no.
colleges are.
In the gaming space. In the gaming space.
Streaming space.
I would
You could
still
say
think
Well,
because
it's-
there's still cool people on Twitch.
Like us.
there's still
for
cool
the
people who
next
go to
week.
college. But at the same
Okay.
time, just saying.
debate.
Who's cool? College or Twitch?
Hey, if you're new to the channel, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Join the 65,300 subscribers who are common sense lovers in the video game world. It's always great to have a little bit of growth on a day-to-day basis. So, 65,468 subscribers. We got to keep that number updated on their Blabs. I got to keep on.
Hey,
I
let me
forgot to update
congratulate
today.
you on that. I've been on YouTube since 2006, and I have just as many
Oh
subscribers.
yeah,
Yeah. So
we catch up to you.
you guys, yeah, oh yeah. I think I'm at like 67 now, but congratulations. That's excellent growth.
We're gonna make it happen. We're
Side
doing it every day.
scrollers.
Common sense.
Yeah, I can't
one day
wait.
at a time.
In probably about a year or two, that I'll hit that number on my channel.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you don't want to hit that number on your channel.
No, I don't.
you wanna go to
The
Rumble.
trajectory. Well, I know, but it's a steady decline. I was making a joke about
on the way
YouTube
down.
shitting on me with their algorithms.
Yeah.
Do us a favor, hit the thumbs up button, help us grow a little bit more. And as always, our goal is 20 memberships every single show. And we're already halfway there as Jake came in with 10 gifted memberships. Look at that. Look at that, Jake. Let's go. Let's get him on the wall.
Oh, I missed this song. We haven't heard in ages.
What?
We haven't.
Did you say in ages?
Ages.
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 Because Blabs is secretly like a 1,000-year-old woman.
That's right.
who uses phrases like that.
What do you mean? I say that ages all the time.
I know, and no one else does.
You're welcome.
For what?
Blabs has an
original?
old. She has an old heart. Which I
You're
appreciate.
original. That's not original. That's been used. That's been used for ages, Blabs.
Yeah, but you just said no one else says it now, so that makes me original and unique.
So Shane came in with the $50 Rumble rant. Says, "Dear Craig,
Damn.
superior brother, Craig once sang a song
Damn.
in an Asian accent and should be canceled. Not because of the Asian accent, because of his lack of vocal talent. JK, Craig, you're the best. Lies. Thank you, Shane. Appreciate that. And let me just say this really quick, Brad. If we have a $100 donation, Blabs usually sings. She sings a song in with a horrible accent, a requested accent, right?
Yeah.
Because we're not scared of that stuff. Today and today only, I will take that mantle today.
Brad's right here.
Have you heard Craig sing
Yes,
Lisa
that's like
Loeb's
9
hit song "Stay"? Because
No.
he made a whole music video for it one time.
Yeah.
and it's
Can we
something
see that?
else.
No. So okay, little background
He
here.
could sing it today.
You can't just say I made a whole music video about that. I made a Weird Al style parody of it, right? It was done to Lisa Loeb's "Stay" or whatever it was, you say, and it was we were selling a book at Screw Attack.
What
at the
song is
time.
that? Can you just remind me? Sing it a little bit, Craig.
You say I only say what I want to.
I only hear what I want to get it
I only
right.
hear what I
Yeah,
want
he
to.
did- Yeah.
Yeah.
You have the musical talent. He's got
Yes.
the gaming talent.
Absolutely,
Right?
absolutely.
Okay,
It's
obviously.
been well established a long time ago. But okay, well, Brad, would you like to do something? If we were to get a $100 donation, would you be willing to sing a song with a very
No, you have to do
inappropriate-
it, Craig.
Well, Blabs was saying that
do a
Brad is
duet.
Do
can do a
duet,
duet.
A
yes.
duet. I like it.
Sounds good. Well, Shane,
Acapella style, though.
look at that, Shane. Acapella.
Oh yeah. No, I don't have any guitars nearby.
Not me neither. So don't ask me either.
They each have 3.
There's-
I love that.
There's no way we could
I've
make
got
any
4. What are you
music
talking
on this
about?
show right now.
I only see
right.
3. Is there one cut out?
This is a guitar right here.
Maybe
Oh, okay.
maybe at some point we should just break out into a duet with Adam Krigler and Brad Skistimus singing some songs. What do you think about that?
Yeah,
I think that'd be great.
I think playing music while streaming from 2 different places always works out well.
Right.
Hey, this works out well. Marty M came in with 10 gifted memberships. Let's go. Thank you so much, Marty. Look at that. Oh, that's outstanding.
I missed that song. I haven't heard it in ages.
Thank you so much, Marty. If y'all got gifted memberships from Marty, or anybody, make sure you say thank you. That's awesome. Adam came in. Adam, great to see you. With the $4.99 says, it's been a while, Craig. How are things? Currently busy trying to get my master's degree. Wow, you're already on your master's? Good Lord. Good for you,
GG.
Adam. That's awesome. Adam was a high school student when he started watching, and he's like, I'm going to college. And now he's working on his master's. He's a super smart kid.
That's cool.
Came back, says, it's nice watching these clips again. Reminds me of when I started college. There you go. That's right. Thank you so much, Adam. Appreciate that. Extra Zero says, I want a 90s style sitcom where Adam adopts flawed different strokes style.
That's actually really funny of a premise. I like it a lot. That would be a funny show.
That's
And I would just beat the
legit
shit
brilliant.
out of him all the time. Don't tell him I said that.
I mean, the internet will. Someone's going to clip that and put
Yeah.
that out there and tag him on it before the show's
I know,
over.
that's the whole
guarantee
point.
That.
That's
right.
reverse psychology. I want him to know.
Right. Matthew says, can we get a Brad and Craig Battletoads side scroller stream at some point? Absolutely not. 100%.
Oh my
will
gosh,
not be.
Battletoads.
Do
You
you
don't
You
remember
want to
see
watch
me.
him play Battletoads?
You don't want to see me play any video games,
Especially
Never.
Battletoads.
especially Battletoads. I do remember the Christmas that we got Battletoads. Do you remember, Craig, the Christmas? Actually, we didn't get it. Our cousins
Nope.
got it.
Yep, I told this story recently.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Well, I mean, not on the show. I think I was streaming. But how about you tell me your recollection of the story?
Okay,
and
my
I'll tell you if it's
recollection is that our uncle gave our cousins Battletoads. It was wrapped in a gigantic box, and they opened it up, and inside was the brand new Battletoads video game.
Huge.
And what we got was you got something different. I got a Blockbuster Music gift card for like $20, and then you got McDonald's gift card.
I got McDonald's gift
for like
cards.
$5 or $10 for some reason.
Yeah.
He was like, "You're my least favorite. Here you go."
That's so funny. Oh,
Yeah.
You got shit on, Craig.
Dude, I knew it at the time. I knew it immediately. I was like, what the hell? I was like, what? Are you kidding me? They got Battletoads.
Yeah.
I got French fries. It's ridiculous.
Did you like seeing your cousins open that big box with Battletoads inside, Craig? Did you like that? Well, here's a gift card to McDonald's.
That's right.
And it's less than what we gave your brother.
And by the way, everybody got more than you.
That's right. Thanks, Uncle Paul.
Well, see, it's because we love him more than you.
Yeah,
That's right.
right. I
Ridiculous.
didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Look, I just thought you could handle it.
Hey, good for
You
you.
didn't need it. Yeah.
Yeah, goes nowhere, does nothing. Says every poop is a victory. Well, that's wonderful. Good for you. For some people, it is absolutely. Jeremy says, "Hey, a better looking Craig," and that's true. And Winterfell says, "Weekdays with Craig and Brad was a beacon of hope." Thank you, Winterfell. Appreciate that. Dude came in, says skill-based matchmaking and no public lobbies where you can talk and everyone will stay together has ruined the PvP experience in modern games. Bring back Modern Warfare 2 and Halo 3 matchmaking. We'll get to that in just a little bit. They Can't Starve You came in with the 2. Says, Adam, you were the second person I ever sent something to online. Doubt you remember, but I mailed you a bunch of skater stickers like 2 years ago.
Really? Were they like Spitfire? No, actually, I think I have them right here.
Uh-oh. Look at this. Look at that.
I don't know have I ever showed you guys my sticker collection?
No, but you showed us your Game Boy collection.
So I was a professional skateboarder. I got to start before I show you how many stickers I have, because you might think I have a problem with how many stickers. Okay, so this is a box of probably 10,000 stickers, easy. I don't even know how many stickers are in here. It's sick how many stickers are in here. And
is that Ripa on the very top?
So here's the second.
Joe Rogan.
Here's the second box of stickers that I have. That's also probably around 10,000. I don't know how many stickers I have. I have an insane amount of stickers. It is a problem. Well, see, the thing is, I taught skateboarding, and I use stickers as a way of like, hey, good job. Here's a sticker, or pick a sticker out of my sticker bag. And I gave out a lot of stickers.
Have I ever showed you guys my sticker collection?
Here. Here's one of the stickers that maybe.
That's cool.
Did you send me this sticker? Was this the one that it was like a pack of these?
Was that you? They Can't Starve You? Hey, listen, I need everyone to send Adam stickers.
Look, there's a big pack of like these like weird monsters. Someone sent me these.
Send you a sticker
this is a
album.
Lobster.
I love the idea of you sitting around putting making use of your stickers one day and putting them into an album and just sitting there and
like looking at pictures.
I have so many. It's insane.
Peeling them.
I got this one from, there's probably actually a lot of really great stories there, I bet, huh?
So
like
many. True.
Speaking of sending stuff, we actually have an address now that you can send side scroller stuff to, which is great. The address is actually down in the description. If anybody, we've actually had a lot of people say, "Can we send you stuff?" And the answer's always been no. But now you can. The address is down below in the description. So if anybody has any interest, you can go down there and find that, and you can send us stuff, which is great. Alma John says, Craig was telling us you and him used to wake up in the morning and wrestle on the trampoline in y'all underwear, with no care in the world.
Hey, those were the
for you.
days. That's right. That's what you did back then.
We promised not to tell anyone.
No. I've been very public about our underwear ass kickings.
That is what you did when you didn't have an iPad back then. You woke up, you went outside in your underwear, and you lived life to its fullest. You fought with your brother. You jumped on the trampoline.
We were imitating Pit Fighter, bringing it back to video games. Pit Fighter, the video. You remember Pit Fighter, Brad? Yeah.
Yeah, vaguely. Yeah, I do. There was a lot of fake wrestling and Street Fighter pretending back then, and
definitely
Hadoukens and whatever.
Yeah, a lot of big kicks.
Tombstones. I used to tombstone my friends.
Good times. Good times. We should do that some other time. Run out in our underwear, get on the trampolines.
Nobody wants to see
Winterfell
that in
came
2024. Grown men in their underwear fighting on trampolines.
I'm just saying.
Sorry.
There's OnlyFans for that. I'm just saying.
Blabs the Tower Tard.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that
name.
In a minute. No,
Adam doesn't know.
Yeah, Adam doesn't know. Blabs doesn't know. This is a new character on the show. Here it is.
I did that.
Yeah, yes, Adam, this actually pops up like every other day since you started that.
Gosh, I love that.
Ready? Blabs the Tower Tart for $5. Why ad man so mean to Blabs? Just cause she not know how mushrooms work. I like pickles, yay!
Thank you, Blabs the Tower Tard. Appreciate that.
I love it. Now get back in your tower.
Get your ass back up there. Hey, Winterfell came into the 5, says, so good to see the good brothers reunite. Brad's music inspired me to run for public office.
Oh, wow.
Your show made COVID a lot easier. Cheers to all of you.
That's
and
awesome.
Which, by the way,
Major respect.
yeah, Winterfell is actually a member. He is serving right now. He won his election, which is great. So
That's
incredible.
That
you know
is
what?
Incredible. Congrats, Winterfell.
let's go. It's awesome.
That deserves a freaking hype song because that is dope.
Yeah, that's incredible. Just made my day.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. You know what also makes my day? Kratos El Gratos coming in with a $100 direct donation. Says, I would like to request a Weird Al parody of Lisa Loeb's hit song, Stay.
Yes. Oh, thank you.
Weird
Thank
Al
you for
impression for the accent. You really dodged a bullet here, Blabs.
Thank you.
Wait, who was that? Who did that?
Kratos El Gratos.
Kratos El Gratos. Thank you for that. I'm looking forward to this.
Okay, you need to give me a little bit of time, but I'll definitely need to hear the song again.
Whoa! Blabs doesn't get
Yes, she
time
does.
to prepare. Do you,
Absolutely
Blabs?
She does. Yeah, she does.
It depends on Craig's mood. Sometimes he'd be like, all right, time to go.
Right.
Otherwise, yesterday.
So I
had to
think we
spend
should
some
leave it
time
up to
researching.
Blabs. Blabs, should he get some time, or should he
No.
be put on the spot right now
on the
and
spot
just
right
instantly
now. Oh, yeah.
start? I think so too. Well, let's ask the guest, Brad. What do you think?
Go
Put
for
on
it.
the spot.
Yeah.
He said, "Go for it."
All right.
All right,
You got it.
You get 30 seconds
Okay. I got it. Here we go.
and go.
Well, hold on. I'm going to give you guys audio.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
an
okay
instrument.
with it.
Instrumental track behind it.
Yeah. Let's go. Stay with some sing-song karaoke here. Ready? Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Stay. You say I only hear what I want to. Adam, look at me when I'm singing to you.
I'm looking.
You say I talk so all the time. So and I thought that no, sorry, that's all you get.
I'm clawing my eyes out.
What? You didn't even get to the chorus.
Okay, well, hold on.
Yeah, give us a little bit of the chorus. Kari, I'm sorry. We need it. Oh, you're welcome.
Here we go.
Ciao.
Yeah, I miss you.
You sound like a drunk guy at a bar.
Yeah,
With the drink.
No,
All
he's
right,
like
let's
the
go.
other one.
He's like singing to the girl in the corner, and he opens his eyes a little more, and it's the coat rack.
He's like,
It's like,
"Ugh."
dude, that's the
tomatoes
coat rack.
in the chat for
She's
Craig.
looking at me.
Tomatoes for me? What? Are you kidding me? Oh no, that's ridiculous.
Oh wow, that
Hey,
was bad.
and not to be outdone, Shane Bentley guy came in with a $100 Rumble rant. Says, "Dang it, Craig, I couldn't help myself. If you and Brad could sing "The Time of My Life" from Dirty Dancing, that would be
Dirty
great."
Dancing.
Hashtag
Wait, who's got which part?
Nobody puts baby in the corner. Brad, do you know "Time of My Life" from the Dirty Dancing movie?
I've had the time of my life, and I never felt this way before.
Obviously,
Yes,
it's the
I
singer over
swear.
here. Where you at, Craig?
It's true.
He's got the bass, so you got to do high.
All to you.
Go. That's the girl part now, Craig.
And the
Doesn't she
time
like
of
run
my
up?
life.
Well, that's
I'm gonna dance, right?
What are we doing?
I don't know the. I don't know.
You gotta
I
do
don't
the
know
girls-
the words.
I only know the chorus.
Ah,
Yeah.
Time of my life.
that's Craig's part.
Well, this show's a mess. This show's just an absolute mess. Yeah.
I mean, so it's on par
I've
for the
been
chorus.
waiting for so long. Now I finally found someone to stand by me.
He hit puberty.
We saw the writing on the wall as we felt this magical fantasy.
Now with passion in her eyes. Oh God, okay, we're fucking. This is ridiculous. Shane, thank you very much.
Secretly.
All right.
If I could, I would run towards you and have you catch me in the air.
Well, I was
right
gonna
now.
do the same. I was gonna go right at
Just
you.
collide
You guys
in
just
the
like
air.
both jump up in the air, thinking the other's gonna catch you. You're like, no, I'm the girl.
Oh my God.
God.
Look,
Yeah.
well, it's a nice little reunion today, huh? I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Nice little.
My ears are
When-
bleeding, Craig.
January 24th. Well, we're not done. Because
That's
man.
it, everybody. Made it
big-
30 minutes.
Big Top came in with a $100 direct donation.
Oh no.
It's karaoke
Oh,
night.
oh,
Which
no.
I'll tell you what, we'll get to Big Tops in a little bit.
Please, not
Because
like this. Not like
says-
this.
Hello, darkness.
My how the tables have turned. Song request. Adam picks the song. Blabs picks the accent. All
Ooh.
right. Well, you guys think about that for a little bit.
Well, Adam has to pick the song first, and then I'll sing.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Big Top. Greatly appreciate that. Let's get you on.
Shout out, Big Top.
My God, what a ridiculous start to the show. Just absolutely silly. Wow. Dare we move on? Dare we actually start the show and get into it? I think we
I know
should.
what I'd like to hear Craig sing.
Tell me.
What's that?
Stay out of it, Craig. Go ahead, Brad.
I would like to hear
know.
Craig sing Save the Best for Last by Vanessa Williams.
All right. I figured out what song I want you to sing.
Never mind.
It's Save the Best for Last. I think you could definitely rock that out. What accent, Blabs?
Pakistani.
I don't- what? Okay. I like it. Let's do it. Pakistani, Save the Best for Last. Go.
The Pakistani accent. Blabs, can I hear a little bit of it? I need to get in tune.
Nope.
need to get-
All yours.
I need to get in tune, Blabs.
Nice try. Nice try.
I don't even know what that is. Is it much different from like an Indian accent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull up a YouTube
different, right?
video.
A lot.
YouTube can teach you
Let's
these
watch
things.
a YouTube video.
Uh-oh, sorry. I was pulling up Vanessa Williams, Save the Best for Last, so I can sing it.
Okay, not Pakistani.
No, I will. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see how racist Pakistani accents are on YouTube. Really.
Wait,
quick.
why are they racist? It's just their accent.
Let's see.
That felt racist, actually.
No, because I want to see somebody else doing some sort of Pakistani accent. That's not Pakistani.
Oh, you're saying-
Tell me.
Besides
Wouldn't you want to
Blabs
hear a
and-
Pakistani just speak? Isn't that's what I thought we were gonna do?
No.
No.
No, I want to find a guy, just a white guy, going, "Here's how you do it."
Right. Exactly. That-
I want a white guy to tell me how to speak
It's-
like a Pakistani.
It's like on The Simpsons, where they can't do Apu's voice anymore because.
But is he
the
Pakistani
actors-
or is he?
No,
Indian?
he's not. I'm just saying you can't do that anymore.
Here's a great example, here's a great example. Check this guy out. Here's a short, my best Indian accent. And look at this guy's totally white. Let's see.
Yeah, that's good. Let's base it all on this guy.
Replace the T with a D equal Indian? Really? Don't tell me what to do. Oh, shit, man.
Okay, well,
but that's Indian, not Pakistani, though. We asked for Pakistani. That was Indian.
I don't think we're gonna get there.
I think we're gonna have a hard time with this
Just
as well.
sing the song, Craig.
All right,
That's all I want to hear.
just sing the song. Try your hardest to be as racist as possible. I meant not racist. That's what I meant.
I refuse to be racist. I'm not racist at all. Ladies and gentlemen, Save the Best for Last by Vanessa Williams. Sometimes the snow comes down in June.
You're actually on key this
Sometimes
time.
the sun goes round the moon. I see the passion in your eyes. Sometimes it's all a big surprise. Cause there was... Okay, is that good? But don't you dare do that. I thought that was pretty good.
That was
I'm
actually
impressed.
better than the Lisa Loeb.
Yeah.
I agree.
That was
was
notch.
As the internet's going like, oh, Craig, you're such a bastard. Shut up.
I think tomatoes are welcomed in the chat.
Blabs, don't be sour about my incredible singing. It's ridiculous.
She just doesn't like that the spotlight's not on her right now.
Oh, he
agree.
can have it all. It's fine.
Sure.
She's over there. She's like, I could have done better.
I could have done so much better.
My
All right.
Pakistani's way better
Favorite
than his.
song, and he just ruined it.
Let's actually move on, and we'll hopefully get some more singing a little bit later on. Maybe Brad wants to sing. That'll be good. He's a good singer. It's time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everybody in the world's favorite segment. It's time for hard news.
Are you doing the hard news or am I doing the hard news? No, turn that shit up. What are you doing?
You're doing the hard news.
Hard news.
Yeehaw.
That was the saddest yeehaw I've ever heard in my entire life. Jeez.
This show is off the rails today.
Hard
man.
news, soft yeehaw.
Oh my God! Hey, the Rabble Wrangler, who is the master of the yeehaw, came in with 2,200 bits over on Twitch. Thank you very much for that. That's very nice. All right, yeehaw. Hey, Brad, you know you don't know a whole lot about video games, but you do know something about Batman, and there's a game called Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League coming out very, very soon, and Joker has been confirmed to be a downloadable character in it. But what is upsetting people is the look of the Joker in this new game. Have you seen this, Adam?
No, I haven't. No.
Oh, wow.
I knew he was going to be a playable character, but I haven't seen any controversy about it.
Well, this looks like a 18-year-old white kid dressing up, cosplaying as the Joker. As here it is. Kind of looks like Pro Jared dressing up as the Joker.
Ew.
So there we go. And people are obviously not super
horrible.
keen on him.
Well,
Yes.
that's not only what they're pissed off about. Fear the Beardo can explain it a lot better than I can. But yesterday on Gronkin, he was saying how people are thinking that he's actually going to be gay. Because if you listen to the developers, they're like, he's discovering himself. He's insecure. And they're basically hinting that he's going to discover himself and be gay. Because apparently he's got like a dick right on his belt or something like that. Or like a smiley face on his dick. I don't know.
That's
Anyway,
classic Joker right there.
Anyway, apparently he's going to be gay.
Wow.
Yikes.
No, that looks exactly like. Actually, I have a few trolls on X that actually they pretend to be Joker in their anonymous accounts, but they love the Joker for some reason. But one of the guys comes to mind. He actually has himself in Joker cosplay, and it looks exactly like that guy. So I think whoever designed this is probably that. It's probably that guy. Like he was
When
supposed
season one-
need to make Joker relatable to all of the ex-trolls out there that are pretending to be Joker.
Well, there he is.
Ew.
Oh, let's see. I don't see a dick here. I
There
just
it
see
is. It's a smiley face. Yeah, I'm sorry. I said it wrong and I fixed myself afterwards. There's a smiley face basically right above his dick. Kind of weird.
a smiley face above his dick. Okay. Well, but Joker's all about, smile. That's his thing. So
Yeah, but they're saying he's insecure and he's finding himself, which is bullshit because he's just insane. That's
Whoa,
all
hold
he
on.
is.
look at these crazy ass eyes.
Uh-huh.
What is going on here?
The
He's got-
graphics look terrible. If you even look at Harley Quinn, she looks awful.
Wow. So there you go. You got a new look Joker.
I mean, if IGN says the game is bad, it's bad.
Wow.
That's a
like
good
they're
point. If
trying too
IGN
hard.
is shitting on something,
They did last week or the week before. They said it wasn't great.
Matt says, listen to the interview. Okay, well, we'll see if we can find an interview.
Yeah,
Let's see if we can find a little interview on that. That'd be good. But yeah, I can't argue that the visual style of that is less than appealing, to say the least. It's not. When I think Joker, I mean, he's obviously mentally unhinged. He just looks like a 20-something-year-old kid who went to college. That's really what.
Yeah.
He's
It
mentally
looks like
unstable.
his mom made the jacket for him. That's what it kind of looked like.
or his grandma or something.
Yeah.
Said he went to go cosplaying
My
at
grandma
the local,
made me this.
Yeah.
at the gaming convention or something.
Grandma,
like
I
that.
want to be Joker at the convention. You make me a jacket? Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah, it's awesome. Adam, you wanted to talk about this one as we move on over here. Or Blabs, did you find anything on
I
it?
found it. I just gotta find the part where they talk specifically about Joker.
Okay, we'll come.
I think we got it right here. Let me
Okay, sounds good. Pop it in. Let's see what we got.
Bop. Okay, so this should be it.
Out, but he's figuring out his place in this new world and this new squad.
He hadn't reached supervillain status before Brainiac invaded, so, he's still a bit less experienced.
I think we've taken him back to the kind of more vaudeville roots of Joker. He's masking insecurities with traditional Joker behavior. But deep down, he's not sure who he is yet.
Lock him up. Oh, making new friends after a move is always tough.
As your mission expands deeper into the
And then it just goes on, but that was the main part. He doesn't know who he is. Yeah.
He's just figuring out how to be a mass killer. We wanted to explore that.
That's
and
so
that lady
boring.
has like pink hair too, doesn't she?
She is the female.
Yeah.
She's actually
I'm
like,
so sick of origin stories. Like I just want these people in their primes. Give me the prime versus the prime, like prime Batman versus prime Joker. Like give me that. I want that.
Yeah. How many times can you tell that story? Like
Right.
over and over again. Superman
Exactly.
or Batman or whatever. But we get it. We know where they
boring.
came from. We get
Yeah.
Send them on a new adventure. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Brad, what's the best Batman film?
Michael Keaton Batman.
1989.
89 Batman.
Yeah. I went back and I watched Batman Returns.
Interesting.
Recently.
It's a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie. Very much a Christmas movie.
Oh yeah.
But Batman Returns, I never liked it as a kid, and I went back and watched it. Not that bad. Not as
It's
bad
not
as
that bad.
Yeah, not as bad as I remember.
Actually, I think it's actually darker than the one that precedes it.
Oh yeah.
Actually, when you look at the content and the storyline and everything, and just the certain scenes of it, you actually are like, oh, this is. It didn't register as a kid, but yeah.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what was really anticlimactic was waiting 30 years to see Michael Keaton be Batman again and not caring at all by the time that happened. I was on an airplane and the Flash movie was you could watch it on the airplane, and I just skipped through it to see the Batman scenes, and I was like, all right. It's just sort of like, okay. That was
the general thought on the Flash.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
You're not in this space on a day-to-day basis, right? And there's this thought of like Disney, Disney, they're woke, blah 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 blah, right? But they're releasing all these spin-offs in Marvel of all these characters, and I know we're talking about DC with the Flash and all this stuff, but there's this superhero burnout that I feel like they're talking about characters that the mass audience doesn't care about. When you talk about the Flash, obviously DC, but then you get down to
that's not correct. I'm sorry. That burnout you're talking about. They're calling it superhero fatigue.
Right.
And I think that is a coping mechanism by these big companies to explain away why those movies aren't doing good. It's not fatigue. The audience loves the shit. They love good movies though.
Agreed.
They love quality character development. You know, and when these companies are just shoving shit out, trying to teach people how to be morally correct, which according to them, they know what's morally superior or whatever. That's how they act anyway. And that's how and then they write themselves into these stories. Like, they're creatively bankrupt and the audience knows it. And they're tired of the shit story writing, the shit story character development, the treating IPs, cherished IPs, like trash. Right? Like money bags instead of actually caring about the IP itself, right? The Witcher, Star Wars, my goodness. I mean, you can pretty much pick anything. Star Trek. I mean, any IP that's picked up nowadays is usually just wrung dry to try to milk the nostalgia money out of people instead of actually caring about what it is. So that whole talk of superhero fatigue is just coping. That's all it is. People would eat up a good superhero movie if it was done correctly.
Yep, too many shitty superhero movies. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Right, and I think the more what I was getting at is we're getting movies about characters like Blue Beetle. Like, who the hell cares about Blue Beetle? Nobody. And
I
obviously
never even heard
shows.
of Blue Beetle before that movie came out.
Yeah,
exactly. And like, if you're super hardcore, like, so Yellow Flash, right? Like, he's a comic book guy, right? He'll be on the show on Mondays, which is great. I'm really excited about that. He probably has a good idea who Blue Beetle is, right? I'm average dude who didn't grow up reading comic books, right? I saw him from afar. I care about Batman. I care about Spider-Man. I care about Superman, right? I care about these type of characters. That's who is on my radar. And if you're not on my radar, you better give me a damn good reason to go and see the movie. Otherwise, I just don't have a whole lot of interest of paying $15 a person to go see a film anymore. But anyways, let's move on to our next story here. Unless anybody else has anything there. Anybody got anything?
To tie into that, I'll just share this real fast because it relates to Suicide Squad. But the founders of Batman Arkham developer Rocksteady start new studio. So the people who did the original video games left Rocksteady and are doing another studio. So if they're not a part of this shitty ass video game, so there may be hope. Who knows what they'll be doing with it?
Yeah, the Arkham series was really thought of as a phenomenal series in Batman.
I've never played it, but all I heard was good stuff.
Yeah, like the most Batman of Batman games for sure. So, well, that's encouraging to see. And you wonder if they'll be able to get a hold of a new IP or if they'll just, create something from scratch. So,
really shows you how unoriginal the entire entertainment industry is too. That like they'll rather scrape the bottom of the barrel for characters that didn't really go anywhere maybe 15, 20 years ago, but they're already there. So let's pull them up instead of create something brand new and original. I think a brand new original character with a great story would go a long way. But for the average person that's following like me or you, that I care about the same things. I grew up with Batman, Superman, all your mainstream superheroes. But like, think about the time that Iron Man came out with Robert Downey. Like, I watched the first one, and then like more came out, and then they started intertwining stories. And if you go to the if you're like, well, what order do I watch all these movies? There's like 30 movies to watch, and then it's just too much. And I don't have that time and the stories aren't that great. And within one movie, you have a 3-hour movie with 15 lead characters. And I'm sure you guys talk about this all the time, but it's one of the reasons I think it's in the position it's in.
Oh no, I've talked about that on many times with Blaz. She doesn't understand why I haven't seen Harry Potter, why I haven't seen all these major franchises. It's like after I missed the first one, I don't really care to go back.
You need a trilogy. All the best franchises are trilogies. It's a beginning, a middle, and an end. Karate Kid, beginning, middle, end. Back to the Future, beginning, middle, end. The original Star Wars, beginning, middle, end. And that's it. You cut it off there. Nothing more is needed after that.
Right.
Even Indiana Jones.
Lord of the Rings.
Yes,
first trilogy. Right?
exactly.
Yeah.
You get 3 shots. You make your point, create a legacy, and don't ever touch it again. You do 3 good movies, and then it's over. And then you're milking it after that.
I slightly disagree.
Oh.
Well, screw you.
Well, explain it.
Well, I mean, you can make great movies and great stories, even if it's just not 3, if just 4 or 5, as long as they're actually fully fleshed out and they're not dragged out. There's a point to them. So let's say, obviously, I'm going to talk Harry Potter, but Harry Potter was originally 7 books. That's it. It was fleshed out. She had a whole, mindset for it. Everything was fleshed out. You can see things from the first book that make sense in the 7th one or in the 5th one. Like, oh my god, that little reference there, that's for that. 6 years later, so it all connects. So as long as it connects and it flows.
Give me another example other than Harry Potter, because that was already an established set
Well, that's what
books.
I'm saying. But he's saying specifically trilogy, 3 books, 3 movies, and so that's my counter there.
I think that's an exception because it was based on books. But if you're going to create a movie franchise,
well, then, totally.
You can tell a great story in 6 to 9 hours. If you can't do that, then watching a beginning and middle and end, I just don't think you need more than that. And beyond that time frame of wow, I got absorbed, I related to the characters. Got to know them. They went on an adventure and it's over now. Then to be now we're going to tell the prequel of how everything led up to that, or now we're going to tell what happened after that. It never works out. To me, I think with Harry Potter, I've seen them all. Even though it is based on books, it's one continuous flow of story. But if they come back, and maybe they are, I don't follow the Harry Potter world, but are they now pursuing more movies, and are they or prequels?
They did some prequels, but they're not even related, different time periods and all that.
Yeah,
related.
so it's
But they didn't
unnecessary.
do
It's a
well.
cash
It's
grab,
unnecessary.
and it'll never compare to the original, right?
100%,
So
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. It's they know it works, so let's just all the superhero movies, the effects and all the green screen performances, they don't make up for the story. That's what I love about the 89 Batman is everything you see was inside of the shot. That's what made it so great. Or the original Ninja Turtles movie, right? Yeah,
Great
the costume.
movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie, and you believe you're in the sewers with the turtles, and maybe sometimes you can totally tell it's a costume, right? But they did a great job sort of disguising that for the most part, and it works. And that's what takes away from modern movies, like the latest Ninja Turtles. You could go back and be like, I don't connect with these because it's all a cartoon. It's disconnected. It's CGI, and there's nothing in that shot that's real. So, that stuff takes away from movies for me.
Well, I'll say this: even if there are cartoons, it goes back to just the story, right? It goes back to the story. I see people mentioning James Bond in the chat. Well, I feel like James Bond, there are intertwining elements, but it's not one giant story. There are standalone stories in James Bond. That's kind of how I look at James. They're individual movies with a same protagonist, like the Bourne franchise, right? That was one looping story from beginning to middle and end, and there was a conclusion there. They tried to continue it. Guess what? It failed, right? They tried to do the Bourne whatever. People were done with the Bourne stuff after 3 movies, and but
now it's 5 movies, I think.
Yeah, well, however many
the last two didn't do very well.
Once again, Godzilla, another example of these are kind of standalone products within one universe. If you were to do I'm totally fine with lots of movies, assuming that they don't all intertwine. If they're standalone stories, awesome, great, love it. And there can be tiny intertwining parts, characters from movie to movie. That's great, but you have to be able to get to an end sooner than later, and that's the thing with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I have no idea. It's just a giant net of just where do I start? I have no idea, you know? And they say, well, you start at the beginning. Well, no, actually, there's a proper way to watch it. And we got to watch this one from 2013 first. Then you go back to the one in 2000. You know, it's like, it's too much. It's overwhelming. So
yeah, after Endgame, I mean, I feel like Infinity Wars was the end, because Endgame, it was the first time that the bad guy won, and like you felt the loss of different characters that you'd been following. You know, all these people just disappeared, and then Endgame just kind of was like, you know what? We could just rewrite everything because of time travel, and then like multiverse, and then it just spiraled out, and it became like this lazy way of being able to write whatever they wanted because of the multiverse. They could just time travel or multiverse it into existence and have it, and then like no one cared. Critical Drinker actually had a great video about this. The human mind can't comprehend an infinite amount of possibilities, right? We get to one character and like that's it. We could maybe get to know that one character, but when you say, "Oh, there's an infinite amount of characters," it's like, well, then I don't give a shit. Like, there's no reason for me to even care about this character if you could just say it's an infinite amount of whatever. It's like, no.
Not even just an infinite amount of characters, but an infinite amount of versions of that character.
Exactly. Right.
And that's where it's like, all right, I give up. Because like even skimming through the Flash on the airplane, I'm like, oh, look, there's Ben Affleck's Batman, which I don't care about, or, you know, all that other stuff. It's just too much. And so there's no space to connect with that, with a character like that these days.
Some people have brought up, like Just Jim says, Police Academy had 1 through 4. No, they had 1 through 6. And how good was 5 and 6? Like
I've watched all of the Police Academy movies, and I can tell you they should have stopped at 4. But it's just like Terminator. Look at Terminator. They should have stopped after the second one. Yep. And that's it. How great would that legacy be if it was just Terminator 1 and 2?
Amazing.
But they beat it down, and I didn't even bother with the last one, but it takes away from those original ones to kill John Connor later on, and to pull you into the theater. Just spoiler alert, I guess I need to say, but I've only watched that one clip, but to bring back a character so you can see them in the context of where you loved them from, and then completely mangle their story and the entire purpose of the movie. Right. It's a money grab. And that's where it's at.
Speaking of money grabs, let's move on to our next story here. This was a pretty interesting story we've talked about. Adam, you really wanted to talk about this one. This is The Day Before. This is the game that
I feel like that's... I'm sorry. I don't really want to talk about it. I just saw it and I thought it was funny.
Okay, screw me.
And I posted it. Well, you're just like, making it seem like I was excited about this. And I was like, I just thought it was interesting that this company you can bring it back up though. I'll kind of, you still teed it up for me.
I wasn't excited about it, but we could talk, pull it up.
Oh, hold on.
But now that we're here,
real quick, guys, real quick. Here's a story that Adam definitely doesn't want to talk about. Adam, why don't you talk about it?
I also didn't say that either. He's terrible at representing my feelings. Anyway, The Day Before
it's always
Death
about your feelings. Always
says
about
game suffered from hate campaign in a bizarre statement. Now, I don't know if you remember The Day Before. We have talked about it on the show. The Day Before came out. It was one of the Steam's most wish-listed games for a long time. People were very excited about this game. And it came out, and it was absolutely a trash game. Like, assets, just stock assets from, a site you can get assets from. Just very base. People were like, it is very much a scam. It felt like a scam. And for them to say that the game suffered from a hate campaign, I struggle with this because in a sense, it's true, right? It is true. I mean, it was a hate campaign because they released a trash game, so people hated it, and then it probably suffered more. Like, would it have been successful if people were like, well, we're not even going to talk about it. We don't care. Probably not, because it was a trash game. No one was going to play it anyway. But people were excited about it. So when you get this expectations always lead to disappointment, right? Because if you don't get what you are expecting, you're disappointed. That's just the nature of expectations. And with this game, expectations were high. It was the number one wish listed game for a very long time. So for them to come out with such a trash game, to disappoint all of the people that were looking forward to this game, they wanted this game to be good. That's the thing. I know a lot of people. It was on my wish list. Honestly, it looked freaking dope. I would love to explore a post-apocalyptic zombie, the 7 Days to Die, but with great graphics. That sounds fantastic to me. And it just fell short.
It's not even that there was people wanted to succeed. I mean, obviously they did, but it's the fact that 4 days after they launched, they said, "Well, we're going to shut it down. We did not hit our goals." And they launched the game, and then they're like, "Yeah, we quit. We're no longer going to support this game," because now games are a service, right? You launch it and you continuously support it, you update it, blah blah blah, and they just shut down the servers like a month later. So that's where the reputation comes. So for them to say like, well, everybody hates us. The game suffered from a hate campaign. It's like, well, yeah, look what you did, you little jerk. You know?
Right. Exactly. And you deserved that hate campaign. Yeah. You deserved it.
A little bit. Like we set out this horrible product. You bought it. You hate it. We're giving you feedback, and like, no, you can't give us hate. It's your fault.
That's the entire entertainment industry is constant trash, and then it's your fault for not buying it. It's not that the movie stories are bad or the pop songs are terrible or the video game story, like didn't work out. It's your fault, and it's always a campaign, and that's why people are sick of it, and people aren't putting up with it anymore. And so, people are just done.
Gaslighting's a great way to put it, for sure. For sure. Yeah. Which the next couple stories tie into this pretty well. People say there's a issue with toxic gaming, gamers who are toxic. We're going to go to our lead story today. As Activision, this is just absolutely silly. If you recall, like one of the best and worst places to be when playing any game is in a lobby, specifically Call of Duty, right? Call of Duty lobbies are wild. Blabs, can you give Brad's never been in a Call of Duty lobby. Give Brad a good example of like what a Call of Duty lobby may be like.
I'm gonna fuck your dad and give him a child he actually loves.
Okay. That's something that you may actually hear on a regular basis in a lobby, Brad.
I've never heard that one before. That's new to me.
Is that your own original?
That's her go-to, I think.
Sometimes.
In Apex? Is that in that Apex thing?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
I never
tough.
say the N-word though. I'm a good girl.
Oh, good for you. Good for you.
Not when I'm streaming anyway.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things where, yes, it's toxic, but you learn to get through it. Just like in life, there are no safe spaces in real life. But what Call of Duty has done now is they've attempted to make their lobbies safe spaces by implementing an in-game voice chat and text moderation feature. And they say it's been successful, with Call of Duty seeing 50% reduction in toxic communications since the feature is turned on, with over 2 million accounts being notified about chat violations. Blab's in there shaking her head. Blabs, fire away. I know you got lots to say.
Listen. It's character building. It's just bullshit too. It's not even real. How many times were you like younger playing a Call of Duty game, and you were just bullshitting with your friends, having fun, like, oh, you're a fucking beep, all these curse words. No one cared about it. If you hate it, just turn it off and go outside. It wasn't a big deal. And plus, nowadays everyone's just so soft. Everyone can't handle big bad words. So if you say something to them, then they're going to go cry to their mommies and daddies. And it's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. And this is why society is the way it is today, because we can't play video games.
So they said one about talk about the statistics attached to this. This is really interesting. So for disruptive behavior found by our voice moderation, only 1 in 5 users reported the behavior, showing an unfortunate trend that players often do not report in-game instances to our disruptive behavior team. So what that should tell you that 80% of people don't care. 4 to 5 people don't care. If 1 out of 5 are reporting it, 4 to 5 don't care. So once again, what are we doing here? What are we doing? It's insane.
It's that Karen that is, someone will be offended somewhere, so I have to do something about this. It's that same energy, right? One person might be offended by this, so we should make it illegal, right? We should ban it from everything because of it. It's just like, oh my God, shut the fuck up.
What if I want to be told I want to get back in the kitchen? Who are you to tell me that they can't tell me that?
Yeah. Right?
That should tell you, as Brandon Not So Wise says, 80% of people don't need a safe space, right? So why are we catering to that 20% again?
Because they're the loudest people on Twitter, yet they don't even play the games.
Correct.
You're right. You're right, Aaron. We absolutely need this at this point right now.
Fuck off, you oversensitive little shits.
There you go.
You go. No, I was thinking, like, speaking of growing up in the 80s and 90s, like, there's a great Jim Brewer sketch where he talks about bringing back the word retard or calling people retarded and being called gay growing up and things like that, where you didn't think twice about it, but it toughened you up in the ability to just be called a name and brush it off. And we have, I don't even know, 20 to 30 years of a generation that can't handle discomfort or something.
Words.
Yeah, just words. When you get down to it, they're all just words. They don't mean anything in the context of which, or outside of the context of which, of just razzing on somebody, right? But they've turned into this
words of violence.
Yeah, it's just the words of violence thing.
There was this phrase that was used pretty much throughout the entire societal, world, and it went like this: sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. And now it's sticks and stones may break my bones, words are verbal assaults, and I'll file an assault against you.
In the UK, it's illegal. Like, they can arrest. A woman was arrested in the UK for standing outside of an abortion clinic, praying in her head. She wasn't verbally praying. She just was praying for the children that were being, killed. According to a lot of people, abortion is murder. I happen to be someone who agrees with that. So, like, she was religious. She was praying for him. And they were like, "Whoa, what are you doing, ma'am?" She's like, I'm praying for that. Oh, sorry. And she got arrested.
Wow.
It's like, what the fuck? That's insane.
That's a slippery slope we're on. I think, like, stories like this, like, we absorb these stories and they're presented to us, but like, how much of it is actually real and how much of it is just designed to make us be conditioned slowly but surely to accept censorship and the idea that you're not allowed to think or say certain things? Because that story, 80% of people are fine with it. It's probably actually like 95 to 99% of people are actually, but they've skewed the story to make it seem like, there's actually a lot of people that are really upset by it. So I don't know. I think there's just a lot of bias and behind the scenes of people or money being exchanged or something to push this narrative.
Well, and the irony of all this, I posted about this on Twitter, and I just said, like, I understand, Brad, you'll understand this. When Grandpa would talk about how soft us kids were compared to the previous generation, right? And this guy PB Taco, this is just sums it up wonderfully. He says a game simulating killing people needs safe spaces for voice chat. Then they go include Nicki Minaj with her sexualized image and music, but a player will get banned if it's something related, right?
That's so true.
It nails it right there.
Right.
Absolutely. Well, I did find actually a really interesting article from svg.com. And Adam, I'm interested to see if this is you. Signs that you become a toxic gamer. and I would like to see if we can take this test real quick, Adam.
Okay. I love it. I get to take it?
Yeah. This is important.
Okay.
Blabs, you
All right.
can as well. All right. This is from Sean Farner. By the way, I'm going to look at Sean Farner real quick, just before we really dig into this. I just
Does
want
he
to
have
see
pronouns in the bio? Just
Bingo.
curious.
Exactly. That is what we're looking for here. I'm trying to
Zuby's
see if I can-
razor.
I'm just trying to see if I can find him on
Never fails.
Twitter real quick. He does look a little. I'm not going to pull him
Colored
up.
hair? Does he have colored hair?
No colored hair. But let me see if I can.
Okay,
find
good.
him.
Medial.
I did find a Sean.
Does he look like
Farmer.
Joker?
Does he look like 2024 Joker?
Yes, he does.
Oh, look
As
at
a matter
that.
of fact, yes, it is the actor. He is a SEO editor at Screen Rant now. That's what this guy is. So, anyways, okay, doesn't really matter. The point is that we have this article here, and we're gonna find out if Adam and Blabs are toxic gamers.
Oh, I already know I am.
Actually, Brad, let's find out if you are a toxic gamer. Okay, so let's see.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Do you talk down to your teammates? And this is for everybody.
Only if they're trash. No, I don't
if I'm
actually.
grumpy.
No, I'm called the Commodore, and the reason that Commodore Krigler came around is because I'm very efficient, and if I notice that one of my teammates is not playing to like peak efficiency, I correct them. And I don't talk down to them. That's not my style at all. I'm very much a teacher. I'm very good at teaching. And I'm also very logical. So I have a very calm, logical way of explaining how to make you more efficient. Coach them. It is someone just said it.
But
I'm
I
very
guarantee
good at
you,
that.
I guarantee you, what you're describing is talking down to your teammates, to the person that wrote this article. That's what I think when I see this. When they say,
Good point.
When they say, "Do you talk down to your teammates?" Our brains common sensely go one direction, but you have to understand they're working on a completely different vocabulary. So
Right.
what you describe sounds rational and reasonable, but they would interpret that and go, "Oh, well,
All right.
Well,
So
talking down to your teammates to me is if someone's doing something and messes up, like an honest mistake, and you shit on them for it, right? How dare you fuck up? Even though it was like an accident or whatever. It's like, or RNG based, like some games you just you get the shit end of the stick, and it sucks and you die or whatever, and maybe the team loses because of that, and it's like,
all right.
It might not even be their fault.
Well, let's give you a check mark on that anyways. We'll just say we did, because I think this guy will think that you were talking down, even though you were constructive to him. Okay?
You do?
Next.
Blabs
It's never your
definitely.
fault. Is this?
No, I'll take sometimes. I'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll definitely. I know when it's my fault for sure.
Okay.
I also
always
be like,
your
oh,
fault.
you're shit. Where were you? I needed backup. Blah 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 blah. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
One for
no. He was one shot. All you had to do was freaking tag him once.
Okay, I don't do that. Nah, I don't back out.
I
You quit when you're
also do
losing.
not do this. I hate people that quit when they're losing.
Yeah,
Dead
especially
by
when there's
Daylight
other
has
people
that
on
all
it.
the time.
The worst.
People will just quit if they don't start winning immediately. Like if they get hit first, they just like DC, and it's just like, man, you're just throwing the whole team under the bus.
Yeah.
I'll fight to the end.
Audrey wants to know if this was written by Darkside Phil. Let's continue
my
on.
goodness.
You send hateful post-match messages. Letting them know how
Sometimes.
bad they are.
I mean, sometimes, yeah, sometimes. Look. Sometimes they deserve it. Sometimes they deserve to get teabagged. Sometimes, it's.
Sometimes they're just
I don't know. Sometimes they are toxics, and they deserve a little shit talking.
Next,
hell's a griefer?
you're a griefer. It's a person
A
who
griefer-
harasses and deliberately provokes other players and members in order to spoil their enjoyment. There
Yeah,
you
I don't
go.
do that. That's
I
not
don't
my vibe.
think I do that. No.
Okay. You file
I've seen you play. You're not a griefer.
You file false reports against people who beat you.
Oh no, that's awful. No.
No, that's bitch move right there.
I've had that
No.
done to me. That's awful.
All right. Adam, you
Oh, yes.
teabag other players.
100%. If you say you don't, you're fucking lying. Teabagging is just like
It's a rite of passage.
it's a part. Yeah, it's a part of gaming. Like if you don't teabag, you're not really gaming.
You cheat.
No.
Nah,
Nadia.
not a fan. Nah, fuck cheating.
You harass the developers behind the games you play. God.
I mean,
Definitely,
if they
I
deserve
absolutely
it.
do. 100%. No. I think that nails it. I will absolutely harass them, whether they deserve it or not. If the more I love a game, the more I want the game to be perfect, And it's like if they have a glitch or if they have something, like it doesn't matter. Like I will, I'll harass the developers. Now that's not like shitting on the developers, but like me harassing them is me constantly telling them like this needs to be fixed. This is being exploited by the community. I try to make the game better.
Well, according to this guy, there's a special kind of toxicity some people reserve when it comes to video games. This is special, Adam. You're special compared to him. Also, fanboys are now toxic, which is good.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
How? How is that toxic? Fanboys are a reason like certain games survive.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
You boost and smurf. These are new words to me.
Okay, I do this.
What?
Okay, this is I mean what I think this is when you play a game that has PvP and you get a really high level character and then you go and kill new characters, new players. I think, right? I don't know.
Boosting refers to the act of using a frowned upon method to gain rank or rewards, such as a friend letting another friend beat them over and over again. And smurfing involves creating an alternate account so someone can play and potentially lose without affecting their stats and perhaps playing against others who would otherwise be below their rank.
No, I don't do this. I don't do this. I like using one character and I don't give a shit about my KD. If I die, I die. I don't give a shit about that. I just want to have fun.
Who comes up with stuff like that? Smurfing.
I don't know. Who knows, right?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's okay. But games like Elden Ring, I have a level 1 character that has no upgraded anything, and I only have 4 bosses in the entire game that I didn't beat. But it's because the way the Elden Ring PvP works, you like invade other worlds, and you'll invade a world at your level. So I have almost every item in the game, and I have like a really amazing build, but I'm not leveled up at all. So I'll be going up against. That's what I was thinking that it was, but that's yes. Someone just said it. Being a twinkie, I know. Yeah.
Well,
creating a twink character.
I would say you're almost toxic. Almost. I would say you're like 50%
It's a little
of the way
toxic, actually. Yeah, no, I think that's actually kind of toxic. But the way Elden Ring works is you can only invade people who have multiple characters. And people will often bring their high-level friends in to help them through the game. So I'll be fighting a high-level character. And I don't know. It's fun. I still kill him.
Just to make myself feel better, I was just listening to a Modern Warfare 2 Trash Talk Lobby compilation. I feel a little better now.
You feel better about what you said?
Yeah.
It's therapeutic.
Is there anything?
It's like,
Is there anything that can we play it on the show? And
I think so.
Yeah?
I just heard the word "fuck you" just now. I don't.
Okay.
That's fine.
Put it up real quick just to give Brad an example. This is a modern word.
I don't have to leave, you fucking nigger. Fuck.
Whoa, Blabs!
Blabs, what the hell?
You just got demonetized.
And we're canceled.
Yeah,
Jeez,
channel's over.
There goes the channel.
No, it's okay. Boop.
You queued it up too. You queued it up right there. You chose that spot.
I literally pressed pause as they said.
You queued it up right there. You wanted that to play. Holy shit. If Flawed was here right now, man. Someone, hold on.
It's totally
Someone
okay,
clip
guys.
that, please, and send it to me. Because I want to send that to Flawed. Flawed needs to see that. Holy shit.
I don't know what you expected there. But...
Oh my god. Send that to Dick Serto. Somebody please clip that.
Labs, you know we're live, right? Wow.
Oops.
I'm sorry. That's so freaking funny. We've been all Blabs. It's okay, right, Blabs? Yeah, it should be good. Bam! Oh my god.
You went to the furthest extreme. We'll see.
I was skimming around, and as soon as I said, "Oh fuck," he was like, "Oh, this is fine. There's no bad words," and then I let it keep going.
Oh my god, you're fired, Blabs.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. Let's go to our next story.
Hold on, I got something.
Yeah. Oh my god. Ridiculous.
Wow. Sticks and stones, all right? People,
All right.
sticks and stones. They're just words.
Sticks and stones. That's right.
How dare you?
All right. Let's move on to our next story. Collect yourself. Here we go.
Woosha.
I am offended by this show, by the way. I will never come on here again. How dare you?
I was like, I don't even say the N-word like 10 minutes ago, and boop. Oops.
All right.
Wow, I've never seen Blabs more red.
It's funny.
I'm actually crying, so.
Oh my god. All right. Listen, we got a bunch of super chats to get. Thank you guys very much for that. I got Rumble rants to hit. Let's do a quick hit reaction to this. Then actually I have a couple Underwear Steve videos pulled up from Brad's time back at Screw Attack as Underwear Steve. And Brad, you can give people reference about that. But let's hit these Nintendo leaks, or these Nintendo rumors that have hit. These are quite interesting. So this is from Reddit. What are you giggling about?
You will never recover from that moment.
Someone sent me the clip, and it's just so funny. it's just so funny. I'm just listening to it again, and it's just like Blabs. She goes like this. She goes.
like she said it.
No, we can't. It's just so.
I'm so sorry.
I can't believe that actually happened. It really did happen.
Al says everyone in the chat over 25 knew what was about to.
Oh my god, it's so funny, dude.
God. So, anyways, Brad, that's why Call of Duty has banned toxic gaming chats.
I definitely feel like I need a safe space now.
All right. So speaking of safe spaces, 4chan, a 4chan user who correctly leaked the Cowgirl Ninja segments in Princess Peach Showtime, which is the new game coming out that Nintendo announced, has other leaks for an upcoming Nintendo Direct, and here they are. Fire Emblem 4 remake coming in May. Donkey Kong Country is getting a new game for its 30th anniversary. I was hoping for an HD remastered. Speaking of remastered, Metroid Prime 2 getting remastered. They remastered Metroid Prime 1. A remake of the Oracle games. I don't know what Grezzo means. I'm guessing that's kind of the look of it was either way. That Good Feel game is getting localized. I don't know what that is. And Famicom Detective Club returns as Nintendo Detective Club. 5 high school girls must solve vicious crimes that they're personally involved in. I don't know.
Ooh.
I'm interested in Bam Bam Bam. That's what I'm interested in. Anybody else have any thoughts on this, Blabs?
Fire Emblem. I remember enjoying a Fire Emblem game long ago. It's been a while, but I like those kind of games, RPGs. And Donkey Kong. I mean, hell yeah, I love Donkey Kong Country. That game was freaking awesome. One of the first games I ever played in life was the original Donkey Kong on arcade. It was in my Morpher's basement, my grandfather's basement. He had the freaking arcade, where your Mario and Cranky Kong was throwing barrels at you, jump across the thing.
Oh, yeah.
I got really good at that. And, yeah, wow. That was classic.
It was, pretty great stuff for sure. We also have this from Nintendo. They're releasing this to go along with the Princess Peach thing.
That's what I'm actually kind of excited for, to see all the new skins and what they're going to do with all the accessories. I'm a girl.
You're a girl. There you go. So there's that. So anyways, I think a new Donkey Kong would be pretty fun. If it's Donkey Kong Country is spectacular. I'm playing. By the way, I encourage you guys to find me over on.
You're still playing it? Jeez,
yes, I'm still on Donkey Kong Country 1 after a month.
I don't care if you had someone reset you. It's still, you're just obviously trash.
Today may be the day, though. I'm actually closing.
I've heard that
Yesterday
so many times. I don't want to hear it anymore.
Today's the day.
You know
the day.
Today is the day. That's actually about Craig playing Donkey Kong.
Today's the day.
Right.
Today's the day.
Today's the day.
Well, we'll see.
Anyway.
All right, I got a couple of videos for us to react to first and foremost. We're going to get to Underwear Steve in a second, but this is pretty much the most badass thing in history. I want to show this to you guys. This is a local news reporter from Global News doing a nice little piece on the side of a mountain here. Let's just go and see what happens and get your live reactions to this.
I'm rolling.
Obviously, raw video.
All right, so I've got my trusty stopwatch, and here they come down the hill. It looks like Ruben is in the lead, and here comes Al. And that was a bad idea. At Riverside Park, Rob Left, Global News.
That was a bad idea.
Let's listen to this. He's like, "Did you get the shot?" When you go back and you look at this, the fact that when you freeze it, he is
shit. He goes flying.
Wow.
A full flip.
It looks like Ruben is in the lead, and here comes Al.
How did he not see that?
Yeah, I know.
He just moves slightly
And here he
to the
comes,
right.
and I'm flipping now, and I'm on the ground.
Come on, dude.
Man.
But the fact that he picks up his mic and he finishes his report here.
Stud.
That was a bad idea. At Riverside Park, Rob Left, Global News.
He hammed that up at the end there.
Oh my God, pretty outstanding. So good on that guy. Next we got this one. This is a new prank that is going around that I'd like to share with y'all. This lady's shopping at Target, it looks like. Let's see what happens.
Excuse me, could you please record me for just a second? Yeah, sure. Stop recording me! Oh my God, what?
That's funny.
That's terrible.
No, that's great. That woman is hilarious. That woman's hilarious. I gotta give that up to her. She just trolled the shit out of that young girl.
She was like, oh my god, I'm putting it down.
I'd like to see more older people trolling the younger generation like that. I think that's funny. Like using their own world against them. I think that's a funny concept.
Agreed.
Greg, you guys should do that. I'm just saying.
Because the hell
old,
do I look like that woman?
How old?
God, no
do
joke.
You think we are?
Not you. No, not you, Brad. Just him. He's the dusty old moth.
Okay.
I didn't mean it like that. I mean, you should go around and actually like prank people for the show.
It doesn't. I don't think it would work in our age demographic. You have to be. I think you'd have to be in your 60s to do something
have your
like that.
mom
Craig's
do
not
it.
quite there
Or
yet.
70. I think
Like
70
your mom?
is the
Oh my
limit.
god, your mom could do it. A segment with your mom.
Blabs, at a certain point, you get arrested for things. When you like,
I mean,
there's this thing that happens when you get older. Like when you're young, like I'm in the prime arrest age right now. When you're young, you can get with it. You can go. You're like, I'm okay. Like I was dumb. I'm sorry, officer. I didn't mean to do it. Well, you're dumb. It's okay. When you're old, I'm sorry, officer. I'm so old. I didn't realize it. I am like, if I do anything dumb now, straight to jail.
So you're telling me you're bored and cautious?
Right.
Yes, I will not be going and pranking
All
anybody.
right, you'll go pick up your senior citizen discounts. Ooh.
Straight to jail. It's
You
ridiculous.
undercooked chicken, straight to jail. Overcooked chicken, also straight to jail.
All right. Speaking of straight to jail, we're talking about being younger. Since we have Brad on, Brad. For those who don't know, Brad. Obviously, he's my brother, but
obviously
he also, back in the Screw Attack days.
Wait, what?
Played a character on the channel called Underwear Steve. Brad, talk about Underwear Steve for a minute.
Okay. I had a pretty important, significant part in kind of helping Screw Attack back in the days. You'd come down to Austin and hang out at the apartment we were living in, and I helped design that first logo. And every now and again, I would join in on the fun of whatever you were doing. And eventually, you were going to a conference every year called QuakeCon, and you asked me if I would want to come out and interview people for it. And so I came up with this character called Unaware Steve, which is basically based off my real life experience I haven't really played very many video games since 1992. So that was the concept of this character named Unaware Steve. He hasn't played any games since 1992. So his entire knowledge about video games doesn't go past that. So I went to these QuakeCon conferences, and I would interview people with that frame of mind, and they're really just like early Screw Attack, cheap, low budget Tom Green style, anything goes, we're in our 20s, just goofing off kind of videos. But yeah, they were fun. I mean, that's kind of the idea behind it. And then I did some other videos for Screw Attack as Unaware Steve. Anytime I was on Screw Attack, I was Unaware Steve. And for many years after Screw Attack, people thought that was my name, Unaware Steve. So
okay, is anyone else out there hearing Underwear Steve? Anyone else? Is it just me?
Many people heard. Many people
unaware. I get it. It's unaware, right? Because you suck at video game, you're unaware, whatever. But it's like I'm hearing underwear. I just underwear.
We probably
Steve.
made that joke at some point. I'm sure.
Okay.
I feel like
All
that's
right,
the level of comedy that we were experimenting with back then.
Sure,
So-
sure.
Super high level, like advanced comedy. But I actually have a couple of Underwear Steve's videos pulled up. Which this is the first. I've not pre-screened this. I've not watched this in a long time. I think this is actually the first Unaware Steve video. So here we go. Let's check this out. It's a massive 2 minutes and 8 seconds long.
Ooh,
brilliant. Here we go. Let's check this out.
I don't even know what this is.
Adam, I'm excited to see what you have to say about this.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Unaware Steve, and I'm at QuakeCon 2006, and I haven't played Nintendo or any type of video game since 1992, so I have no idea what's going on. Let's find out what's going on.
Unaware Steve,
Little theme song, yeah.
hasn't played a game since 1992. Unaware Steve, what the heck is going on? He's gonna ask you.
Why would you? Oh, sorry, pause it. Why wouldn't you just do 93 to rhyme with Steve? It would have been so phonetically pleasing.
I don't know. I never even thought about that until this moment.
Oh, okay.
Because it would have been a lie, Adam.
we would not lie. It's ridiculous.
Okay. All
Here
right,
we
please
go.
continue.
So I guess we're at QuakeCon in 2006 here. This is 18 years ago, Brad. 18 years ago.
Crazy.
Here we
That
go.
is crazy. All right, let's see.
What's QuakeCon?
Gaming convention, best ever I've been to.
Is it on Game Boy?
No. What's going on?
No, the contempt that he gave in his look. He was like, "How dare you, Game Boy? You fucking idiot!" Like that. Can I get a clip of that? Like, look at this guy's face when he responds.
Gaming convention, best ever I've been to.
No.
Is it on Game Boy?
No.
Look at that.
The great thing was everybody I talked to did not want to talk. Like they were like, I'm not used to talking to people. I do not want to talk to you. Stay away from me.
Yes.
Yeah, you are an idiot. Yeah. And that was the character anyway, but
What's going on here? Well, I just
Then there's always like the smarmy guy who thinks he's like full of personality.
Yeah.
You know, that's what this guy is.
finished up Guitar Hero Championship, which is one of the few cases in which you see two men pretending to play guitars and playing a facsimile of guitars and people cheering
I
for
love
them.
you shaking your head.
You would,
That's good.
Adam,
That's
you would
good.
have loved Screw Attack back in the day. You would have loved it, man.
I would have. Yeah.
Watching the magic show.
Well, what's going on at QuakeCon?
Your mic's not even connected.
I'm doing the interview. What games are they playing today?
Doing the interview. This is so ridiculous. I love it.
This is trolling before trolling became a thing.
I love the spin around him.
Yeah, just
to
walking.
then him realizing that you're not actually even interviewing him, and he's like, "You're not even interviewing me. Like, I'm doing the interview, sir." Basically, you told him to shut the fuck up.
Every game you can think of.
Are they playing Mario Bros?
Yep.
Really? Are they playing Sonic the Hedgehog?
I haven't seen that.
So
That's a funny edit. Where he goes, they're pretty much playing every game you could possibly think of, and then the second game he lists, they're not playing.
The two most popular games of all time. No, they don't have Sonic here though.
Oh my, yeah.
They playing Mario Bros?
Yep.
Really? Are they playing Sonic the Hedgehog?
I haven't seen that.
So basically, they're trying to pretend that they're rock stars.
In the same way that everyone else here pretends to be a mass murderer.
What?
Holy
shit, I said it the same way he did.
Exactly.
That's so weird.
Why?
I have not seen this, by the way. All right.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, that's awesome.
Can you just answer me? What's
psyched.
QuakeCon? What's a QuakeCon?
Magic show.
What's a QuakeCon?
It's better to pretend than really be one.
I gotta go.
All right, you have fun with that.
Do you like video games? I love video games. Where are you going?
That guy was insane, dude.
Yeah, right.
He just left.
Just walks away, and then it ends. Yeah, that was fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed that. That was. Yeah. Thank you.
Great lighting, by the way.
Top notch. I don't think we bought a lot for another light for 2 years.
So this was the production value. I remember was my microphone was plugged into an MP3 recorder, which you would then have to take the MP3 and sync up with the video later, which was a video which was still on mini DV tapes out of a camcorder, and that was how you did it back then.
This is true. Yep. Now, eventually the technology did improve, and we actually expanded on the Unaware Steve character with Unaware Steve's Video Game Extravaganza.
Oh, no.
Which was a short-lived series where we put Brad in front of a green screen and just said, "Hey, go." And and that's pretty much what happened here. This is Unaware Steve's. This video is shorter. It's 90 seconds long. Let's check it out.
You got to keep them wanting more,
That's right.
Welcome to Unaware Steve's Video Game Extravaganza! Today we're going to talk about Duck Hunt. I know most of you out there like to use the NES Advantage for your games, but throw this garbage out. I'm going to use the Mega Orange Blaster made by Sega. This game is about the evil Ducky McDuckleton and his fleet of killer ducks, who I like to call dead ducks, because that's what they'll be when I'm done with them.
I love the utter silence right now.
Right, yeah, that's kind of the idea of it, right?
What the hell?
Right.
You might be asking yourself, with all these ducks, who's the boss? The ducks? No, not even Tony Danza. It's this dog, the evil doggy McDoggleson. And I have yet to figure out how to kill him, but I've got a sneaky feeling that the evil Super Orange Mega Blaster from Sega is going to do the trick.
This is as good as giving a couple of 13-year-olds a camera.
I know.
Basically.
I know. It's awesome. It's awesome. But my favorite thing about this is the idea of you're supposed to giving everybody a rundown of what Duck Hunt is.
Right.
And it's not accurate at all.
The idea was that in this series was I would give you a rundown of these very common games and then just make complete nonsense about them with everything being wrong. It's misinformation all around.
Total. Yeah, you'd get flagged for sure. X would come after you today. Yeah. Let's finish this up.
Community notes would say that the dog's name was not Doggy McDoggleson.
Yeah. Right. Here we go.
But that's not even the hardest part. The hardest part is level 10, Hogan's Alley, which I have no idea what's going on. Where did all these people come from? What happened to the ducks? Well, I've got a sneaky feeling that the Super Orange Mega Blaster by Sega is going to do the trick. I'm going to take care of the lady, the professor, and the policeman. Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go!
Blabs is not amused.
Go, go, go! 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 And that's how you play Duck Hunt.
I am so educated.
Oh, well, see, now you know. But just so you know, Hogan's Alley was a completely different level, different game.
Yeah.
Blabs. Just
So,
you know,
so what I remember that series because I did like 4 videos and we filmed them in one afternoon. And just, okay, there was one and you edit it together. All of it was done in front of a green screen, obviously. And so I just made up whatever you were going to put in there later. And then we started out simple with Super Mario Brothers. And the idea was kind of a little more concrete in the first one, because I was going to give you these tips for Super Mario Brothers that everybody knows, like where the hidden extra life is on the first level and running to go to the pipes on level 2. But then it morphed into, I did Duck Hunt. I think that was the second one. And it morphed into, I'm going to start adding games I'm going to put games together. And then by the third one, it was like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, and it made no sense. And it got wilder and wilder. And it's just like kind of the ultimate troll of just me making crap up and upsetting people for no reason.
It was good.
I like it.
Yeah, it was fun.
And that's why Screw Attack shut down.
Yeah,
Because of Brad.
It was my fault.
Yes. All right, I want to read off some super chats real quick. We got a lot to get to, so thank you guys very much for your support today. Then we got memes. Lurch James came in with the Prime sub over on Twitch. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate that. Shaker came in with a 208. Says, as the days go by, the lyrics for my favorite Oasis rings truer and truer. Day by day, there's a man in a suit who goes to make you pay for the thoughts that you think and the words they won't let you say. Thank you, Shaker.
Hey, who said that?
That's Shaker Maker, talking about Oasis.
Day by day, there's a man in a suit who's gonna make you pay. Huge Oasis fan.
Yes, Brad loves Oasis. Almond John says, I looked up Pit Fighter. It looks passable. It was not. Pepe Payne says, let's be honest. It can give you, if you keep giving your money to these companies in any capacity, you are the problem. How many times do you get punched in the face before you do something? Beaten women syndrome. Then he followed up and says, put your money and time into things like Epic and Ripaverse. Stop giving validity to these assholes. Just stop. Doing the same thing and expecting different results equals insanity. Last thing, people who say, I watch it so you don't have to, is very elitist statement. I get to watch and tell you not to. Sorry, not sorry. Dude came in, says, Die Hard had 4 great movies. 5 was meh. And Pepe says, love y'all. Please take heed to distance yourself from the crap if you really dislike it. Supporting it perpetuates it. Okay. Mighty Megatron says, some of the funniest shit I've ever seen in COD lobbies were the most racist stuff. Like, what did the Nazis... No, I'm not even...
Oh, shit.
Not even going to read it. Not even going to read it. Thanks for that, though. Appreciate your support. Lance wants to know if you can read. Can New Craig read? Brad, I can't read. Do you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Well, now you know.
Terrible.
You don't know how to read after all this time?
Darian says, correction from yesterday. Pal World budget was 1 billion yen, which is 6.7 million. Don't trust drunk 3PO reporting. Yeah, we talked about it being $10,000 yesterday. Yeah. Chico's Memory says, who is killing the cat?
That was when you were singing, Craig.
Oh, yeah, that's rightfully so. I do sound like...
The first time.
I sound like Billy Corgan, the dying cat. Oh, COD entire message has been censored due to violations of Ubisoft terms of service. User was banned from this post. Thank you, Cesario. Shaka Zulu says, wow, I didn't know Craig had a cooler older brother. Uh-oh.
Younger.
Although I have more gray than Craig, though. I will say that.
But do you have hair up here?
I've got a little bit. No,
a little bit. So
yeah,
a little more than him then. Okay.
Cesario says, Power World has made it pretty clear shaved. With YouTubers, streamers, and influencers online are Nintendo corpo shills. Are we sure we're not in Cyberpunk 2077? Thank you, Cesario. Worthy One says, hey guys, did y'all know there was supposed to be a Superman game that took place in Arkhamverse, but canceled for that crappy Suicide Squad game? No, I did not.
Yep, I did actually know that. I learned that yesterday. And supposedly the rumor is they may be making a new Superman video game under James Gunn.
Yeah.
Stone Mexican guy, good to see you. Came in and says, heck yes, a Weekdays with Craig and Brad. Can we play a theme song or have Blab sing Weekdays with Craig and Brad theme song?
You got it already. It's all good.
Do you want to learn it, Blabs? They're the most inspiring lyrics I've ever written. You ready? Life is hard, but you can't give up. Now you sing it.
Life is hard, but you can't give up.
Let's have a conversation.
Let's have a conversation.
Weekdays. We're gonna make it today.
I think she was killing it.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. It's better than I did it.
Minion Gollum Stitch thing.
M2M came in and says, I wish we got animated superhero movies in the style of Marvel vs. Capcom 3 trailers. Those trailers are epic. It sucks that MVC Infinite had ugly art design, neutered animation, and other issues. Yeah, it's amazing that game even came out. It's crazy. Crazy to think that game even came out. Audrey came in and says, if Joker is gay and mentally ill, nah, never mind. Thanks, Audrey. Dan says, the Suicide Squad game might be a skip for me. Well, vote with your wallet, buddy, for sure. Initial C says, I like the idea of college turning someone into a madman with tinted hair. Yep.
Never happened.
Mercenary says, this is why I'm playing indie games like Pal World. Yes.
Ugh.
Dan says, Batman Returns is my favorite movies. Yeah, as a little kid, even nowadays. It's definitely a Tim Burton movie, and I like it. It is certainly a Tim Burton movie. Peter says, we need more standalone stories. I'm tired of movies and games that exist to sell the next drop of content.
Yep.
Not Cute came in and says, what about Rocky, Rambo, James Bond, Mission Impossible, right? Yeah, there are exceptions to the rule. We talked about that. You know, there are exceptions to everything, for sure.
If you get down to it, though, what was the first one? Oh, Rocky, which I enjoy the Rocky series. But in Rocky 4, I think is great. But you could have stopped after 3, I think. Was
certainly.
my point.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. By the way, we got a bunch of people watching over on Rumble right now. If you guys are tuning in, we are live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Central Time. Hit the follow button. We'd love for you guys to join us past 5,000. Let's see if we can get closer to 6,000 if you guys hit the follow button. We'd love for you guys to pop in on a day-to-day. Mo says, sage advice, satisfy the masses, not the asses. Thanks, Mo. Appreciate that. Feline Nate Vijay
Why not
says,
both?
Hey, what's up? I was going to ask on X, but I figured sending your brother money would be more appreciated. Where did 5 times August come from? And is the solution 8?
I'm asked this question quite a bit. It means nothing, except it was derived from my birthday, August 5th. It can mean whatever you want it to mean.
Mercenary says, COD Lobbies has 10-year-olds that equal marine mouths. Yes. Kyle, thank you very much. Wait, so deleting your fellow man is bad, but bad words cross the line. Activision trying to be moral, please. Yeah, right. They've had their issues. Mercenary says, censoring the lobbies is just stupid. Shows weakness. 60 Watt came in and says, I never played COD. I hate FPS, but I always saw COD lobbies as the last true bastion of free speech. Feline named JJ says, or is it 40? Thank you, Feline. Frank the Tank says, first Jeremy drops the N-bombs, now Blabs, hilarious. Well, I can't wait to see that clip. Mike has bad knees says, Blabs, what did I do to deserve this language? Lightman says, are you crying? There's no crying in Call of Duty.
I understood that reference.
There we go. Thank you, Jonathan. I'm not even going to read that for fear of language. Thank you. Elite Neo says, was that Jeremy in that Modern Warfare 2 lobby? And Almond John says DKC 2, DKC 3, greater than DKC 1. Enough said. Well, I'm not even through DKC 1. We'll hopefully be able to do that today. Winterfell came in and says, Brad looks like the lead singer of 5 times August.
Oh, that's not
He does.
Weird, right?
Kyle
You
came
really
back,
do,
says,
though.
I'm so sick of hearing that.
I find it wild that Activision and Rockstar trying to be the moral police while creating games that celebrate deleting your fellow man. Right. Yes, there's a ton of hypocrisy on that.
Oh yeah,
for sure. All right, that is it. We have gone on the. Oh, we got memes, don't we? You're the biggest
have
meme.
The bad words.
Okay, I was gonna say you're the
These
biggest
are all
meme of the day.
done before. So first of all, we have side scrollers. I don't.
That's
I don't
wonderful.
That's a reference to Flawed being adopted by Adam in different strokes.
Nobody puts Bradley in a corner.
Oh, these were just made.
Yeah, these were made
Okay.
today during the show. Yes.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know if you saw, but it's quarterback Garrett and Stephen Hawking in the corner.
Yeah, right there.
So, it's
Good old
fantastic.
Stephen Hawking.
All right, this should be good. This was before the N bomb.
Life's good. It's the snow's melting. I could see the light in the sky is lengthening. It's getting the days are getting longer and longer. It's wonderful. Pretty soon it'll be light during the show. During the summertime, it's light during the show. It's dark already.
You do a really poor job of selling me on Sweden.
Yeah.
Fool this man!
Have you picked any mushrooms lately? Or have you not been able to see them because of all the snow? Or have you not been able to see them because of all the snow?
There's your answer. All spelled out for you.
You're not the brightest, are you, Blabs? Life's good. It's like you knew the answer to the question as you asked it. It's great.
This is a hate crime. I'm not calling you Dad, Kriggs, even if there is a fucking fire. Okay, Flawed, but can you say, what you talking about, Krigler? Based on fuck strokes.
That's great.
The current process of side-scroller play. What did you do? Yep.
It's what'd you do?
What'd you do?
There's the bad word. I won't do it there. Okay. Want to see some sick moves?
The funny thing is Tim is actually really good at finger skateboarding. Also,
Yeah,
he's really good at it. So like, he's not like a faker. He's actually really talented at finger skateboard.
Can I tell you something? That meme is actually based on real life. I don't know who made it, but that moment has existed.
Really?
Yes, in my life.
Tim said, "Can I show you some sick moves?" And showed you like.
Well, the first time I was on his show, he was doing that. When you go and hang out before you go up, and I was sitting there watching. And I was like, "Whoa." It's just like they're really good at it.
He is. He's good.
That's all. I felt like somebody peered into was actually there at that moment and then made a meme out of it. But
it's funny.
Yeah.
Now we actually do have an edited version of this, Blabs, that was sent over.
Is it edited? I was afraid to watch it.
Yes, the one from True Pop Culture. You can actually see it in real time. Just a couple minutes ago. It says, "Well, that's certainly a clip to remember." Do you have that pulled up, Labs?
Oh, okay. Yes, this is it. All right, here we go. All right, pause. Bring it up. Just to make myself feel better, I was just listening to a Modern Warfare 2 Trash Talk Lobby compilation. Yeah.
It's therapeutic.
Is there anything?
It's like
Is there anything that we can we play it on the show? And
I think so.
Yeah?
I just heard the word "fuck you" just now. I don't.
Okay.
That's fine.
Famous last words.
I'm gonna have to leave you fucking.
Whoa,
Oh, that was fantastic. That was wonderful.
Genuine reaction right there. Great.
That was a beautiful meme.
He's crying all over again.
It's so dumb. I asked you 10 seconds prior. Can we play this? Yeah, it should be all right. 1 second in. 1 second into the clip. Ridiculous. Oh my God.
So bad.
You're welcome.
It's so bad. All right, we got to get out of here. Blabs, take us out.
You gotta go get it.
God damn it.
People
Listen,
try to
guys,
bring you. People try to let you down. Don't let them. You got to go get it. That's how it's.
There you
all right,
go.
Babs?
That's right. Yeah. Hit the thumbs up button anyway. We guys see you later. Thank you very much, Brad. Go find him over on X where he's trolling people and letting people know truth and facts and all that stuff. You can find his YouTube channel over at 5 Times August. We're in an immense race, whereas as Nerd Roddick and Dan Vasker in a race to 100,000. We're in a race
million.
to, a million. We're in a race to 70,000. So let's get on that. So hit the subscribe button and go subscribe to 5 Times August as well and listen to his great music over there. Here we go. One last one from Lee Neal says, Blabs with her hands over her mouth. New emoji. I agree for sure.
Yep.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Remember, people are going to try to keep you down. Don't let them. You guys got a goal. Go get it.
Fatality.
See you guys later.